It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see this team's versatile running back. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming number one. Who knows what we're in store for here? And it's coming up next.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled.
Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go from Houston. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Trying the right side, take it in by Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First and 10. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll go right back to Mixon. And a good run there on second down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up third and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
That's good for the Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, this is Mixon. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 10.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
He'll look to throw. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a first down. Now give on the ground. Yards are hard to come by there. We'll work it down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. There's a 3rd down and 4. Tight end going in motion here. He'll try to run for it. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! For the touchdown. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Texans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off he goes. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down. To throw is Stroud. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the tight end, Mo Cox. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the air one more time. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high.
And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And he is going to bring this one back A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the visitors extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Back at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud to the left side and caught by Schultz.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Working free downfield, it is Williams. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Texans' 35-yard line.
And that one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 14 results in a 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They bring the tight end in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston. Now, faking the give. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Mixon. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Houston. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. James Bradbury up from his corner spot to make the stop. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Matt Araiza now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. he's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. Now he'll tuck it and run. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Watkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and There was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back to the air one more time. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half, as this one is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Josh Downs, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 3 touchdown passes there for J.J. McCarthy. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Deontay Johnson, a touchdown reception. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 3 and a first down.
A handoff here, up the middle, and he gets this up close to the 40. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to... Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud. To the left side and caught by Schultz. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Here's Mixon. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Ah, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They send Ridley in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. As he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. The throw left side finds Dell.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the handoff, it's Mixon. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the visitors will take over possession here at the 44.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll try to get this one on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's enough for a 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. That one good for 15 and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Back to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try to run. He is in. Has a touchdown. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Patterson now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Here's Stroud. A throw caught by Dell on the outside. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 6. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Back to throw, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They send the tight end in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Spears. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. So now this team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This just kills you as a defensive coordinator. Here you are thinking you're going to get a 3 and out, get off the field, pick up some momentum for your team, and you allow the quarterback to get loose with his legs, and he's able to pick up just enough on 3rd down to convert, and now you got to go back out and defend a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They are moving in on a double-digit win season, a 10th victory on the year to start this drive with 1st down. Up the middle they go. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. A run with Spears. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. Results in a 1st down.
So it's a win for our visitors. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.